Hey there, how's it going? Welcome back to our Caligula Overdose playthrough for the PS4. If you missed the last part, you will find a link down in the description. You can go ahead and check it out. You can click on that link and then a video will play. And then you can choose to watch it if you want to. We are on our way to go look for Kagi P. First we thought he was on the 3rd floor. Then we're like, no, he's actually on the 1st floor. But that turned out to not be true. He's in the broadcast room. So hopefully this will be the end of our crazy wild chase. And we can get on with the story. So this is still the beginning of the game. We're just jumping in now. If you're like just heard of this game and you came here, you can kind of rest easy, I guess, that you haven't really missed out on much. This is the beginning, like a couple hours. We did sit through a ton of story at first. Just to establish the world and stuff like that. But this is really just the first dungeon. So we're still learning about the game. We haven't unlocked all the features, I think, yet. That would be crazy if they just gave you everything in the very beginning. I'm starting to really appreciate that, like, the auto function. So I've been leaving it on for like the last couple of fights. All you do is you just choose like the leader's action and then everything is just chosen for you. So once your level is like high enough, I think you don't need to worry all that much about like the fight. So you can see right here, we just mashed circle. And that was it, the fight ended. There's only one enemy. So this is probably the last floor, I think. It looks like it's the most complicated of all the floors so far. Honestly, I barely remember like even the 2nd floor. I know we must have passed through it, but I don't remember much about it. But yeah, these fights are like not that hard. So I think if we just go ahead and just like spam circle on quad trigger. Okay, well that was even faster than I expected, but it's all good. We have 4 party members now, so we just got Kotaro. Sorry, I must have mispronounced his name. Kotaro. And then... So now we have a full party. I'm pretty sure we won't have any... Like, we won't have 5 people. That's like a good size for an RPG party, right? 4 people? I remember when I first saw screenshots of Star Ocean 5, like, I have Star Ocean 5 actually, it's just on my shelf over there, but I haven't played it outside of like the first like 1 hour. Which is weird, because as a kid I really enjoyed Star Ocean 3, and 2, and 4. So you would think I would have gotten around to 5, but I never did. I feel like I should. Or I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. I don't think it was well received. But anyways, the point is, when I first saw screenshots of Star Ocean 5, and I saw that like in one battle party, there was like something insane, like 7 party members or 8 or something, like a really big number. And I was like, that's a lot. That's excessive. But I never played 5. If you have played 5 and you're like, you should check 5 out, let me know, leave a comment. But I don't think people are like talking about it, really. I don't know what happened with the Star Ocean series. I know like 2 was really well received and like well loved. And then 3, like everyone was divided on 3 because of the controversial ending. I didn't mind it that much. Like, I agree, it was kind of a weird ending, but I didn't hate it that much. If you haven't played 3 and you're like, what's the ending? I don't know. Go check it out. It's on PSN, actually. It's on PS4. You can download it as like an emulated PS2 game with trophy support and all that stuff, so that's fun. This guy's level 24, by the way. I'm not sure if I made the right choice. I might have to escape, but we'll see how this goes. Probably really poorly. Oh, that's not bad, actually. The risk break really helped us there. Got him down to half. He might really hurt Kotaro in a second. I don't know. We'll just power through it. Oh, we're totally fine. Everyone has their overdose stun. Everyone, sorry. Shogo and the main character have their overdose skill. So we wanted to really finish this fight. We could, but he's almost dead anyways. There is like a huge backlog of games for me to get through. I really like RPGs. I mean, that's how I got into gaming originally as a kid. And I'm not sure if it's just because my perception of time is a little different now that I'm an adult, or if I actually just have like less time now. But there's so many games I want to play and finish, and I just haven't gotten around to them yet. I can keep buying games and I just never like actually play them. I did pick up Octopath Traveler recently, like when it came out and everyone was talking about it, like it kept selling out. And then I played through the first couple hours and I'm like, this game's really fun. This is a game that I was looking forward to forever. Like, I love the art style. I love the overall presentation of it, and the battle system is really fun. And then I just like haven't touched it since. It's really bizarre. I don't know. Like, to actually spend money on something and then not play it. It's really weird. So yeah, I'm actually not really thinking about the battles anymore at this point. Maybe you can tell, but I'm just pretty much getting into encounters here and then just mashing circle. Because I feel like nothing matters anymore. I feel like we're not over leveled. Because it's not like we've been grinding. Like, we haven't, like, when I like stop recording or whatever, I'm actually not going back and grinding at all. I'm pretty much just getting into like every encounter that I can, but I'm not like going back. I'm not doubling back and like just grinding. Maybe it probably wouldn't hurt to actually just start on a harder difficulty when you first pick this game up. Yeah, the game is really nice. Like, it lets you sneak up on enemies really easily. Encounters don't seem to be that bad. Like, often you're only fighting one enemy. It's not like a group. So you would think that this guy is like a mini boss or something because he's in a room by himself. Arya is saying that he is locking the door, and she's like, "Yeah, go get him." Okay, it's weird that we're getting a tutorial about this right now, but this looks like a tutorial about how skills work, essentially. So, like, skills have like an attack level and a defense level up to 3. Okay, so if your like attack level is higher than your enemy's defense level, you'll cancel their skill out, I guess, if they clash or something like that. Alright, the higher your level, you'll be able to like cancel out attacks, and if your defense level is lower, then chances are you'll get your attacks cancelled out. So that's alright. We should be fine. I'm not like, okay, I guess it's weird that we're getting a tutorial about that like right now when we're already a couple hours into the game. I guess they're talking about that like magenta bar down there in the box. I think it's magenta anyways. I'm actually colorblind. So our attack level is 1 and our defense level is 2. So chances are we would actually get cancelled out pretty easily. Wow, okay. That wasn't very difficult at all. I'm pretty sure, like... Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Alright, so we have unlocked... like, one lock, it looks like. And there's one left, so we just have to go search it out. I'm guessing that the other lock is just on the other side of the floor. Okay, so now we're getting a tutorial about the overdose skill, which, like, I actually just figured out naturally, because we used one already. But when your stress gauge fills up, you can use an overdose skill. Alright, so there's nothing else in this room, it looks like. I guess we can just head on over to the other side. I think part of the reason why enemies are really easy is because, like, they don't seem to scale at all. Or just, like, I don't know. Yeah, after this, like, I'm always trying to figure out what game to play next. So, Caligula's really fun. This game's really fun. It's not the greatest game. I'm not trying to say it's, like, the best game I played all year. But it's not bad. You can do a lot worse with your money. If you can, like, I would say definitely if you can find it like cheaper used or something like that, then you can definitely do a lot worse. I'm not sure how much they're planning on selling this when it comes out in English. Probably full price, I assume. Like, I don't see them positioning it as like a budget game or anything like that. To be 100% honest, like, I think this game is coming out like in the early quarter of 2019 in English, but I'm not sure what else is coming out at the same time. So in terms of competition, I don't know what it has to deal with. I don't think there's anything like huge, like no AAA RPGs that are coming out, right? I don't know. At least in Japan and worldwide, I guess, at the end of this year, we are getting Smash Bros, and that's really exciting. See, that was ridiculous. That was like a one-shot kill, essentially. Like, once you, like, launch the enemy, it's over. Yeah, I don't know. I really like Smash Bros. Like, I like the idea of Smash Bros. Part of the reason why I like Smash Bros. Probably has to do with nostalgia. Like, I played so much of the original N64 one when I was a kid. And Melee too. I mean, I was still pretty young when Melee came out. I mean, I still buy Smash Bros. Like, I've been buying all the Smash Bros. I just actually haven't been playing Smash Bros. So I'll definitely do the same thing. When the new one comes out, I'm definitely gonna buy it, and then I'm like more than likely not gonna play it because I just don't have, like, I don't know, friends to play it with. I might be able to play it with people in the office, like at work. Probably at least one other guy will pick up Smash Bros, but we'll see. I think part of the reason why I play with the map expanded is just because I really enjoy watching the map fill itself out. Like, I like completing it. I think the battles have gotten to the point where I can probably not do them. They really feel easy. Well, that guy's level 23, so he is a bit of a challenge. But we're gonna do it anyways. Let's see here. That one was shooting? Rush, okay. Okay, just for this case, just in this one case, I have to think a little bit. Because I don't want to get, like, stunned. No. I want to go back to first select. And then I'll use this one. Okay, actually, this is probably just how we're gonna do things. So we'll just see how that plays out. I really assumed he was going to use the shield again, and that's why I chose Shield Piercer. But then I didn't like actually check what he was going to use, so now we just beat the shit out of Kotaro. Kotaro might die. Let me turn off auto. So I can run away and then heal myself. Actually, I don't even have a heal for him. That would need to be, that has to be Kotone. Oh, okay. Oh, cause yeah, his everyone has their overdose skill actually. Should I use it? Yeah, fine. I'll use Shogos. We haven't seen it yet anyways, so that'll be cool to see. Okay, that one. Oh, that's cool. It's not as flashy as the other ones, but now it looks alright. Okay, so that fight was a little bit harder than most ones. But still no one died, so it's all good. I'm like stuck on that door frame. So yeah, we haven't even seen much of the game yet. We've only been like in this one dungeon. I mean, hopefully there's more to it than this. Yeah, okay. Just, I'm sure. This is fine. I'm super missing that. I want to hear what the other songs sound like. Like the background music for this like dungeon is pretty good. We've been hearing a lot of it obviously because it's like the only song for the last couple hours. So I want to hear what the rest of the soundtrack sounds like essentially. I mean, that being said, the soundtrack is on Spotify, so I mean I have honestly heard a bit of it. But I feel like it's different when you're just listening to it on like Spotify without context, and then when you're actually playing the game with the soundtrack playing. That's how I feel about like most games. Like for example, like everyone says like Nier has a really good soundtrack, and I agree, like I love that soundtrack, but I wonder how someone would react to the Nier soundtrack if you just like played it for them and you're like, hey, listen to this. It's a really good soundtrack. You know, I wonder if they would objectively think that as music it was really good without having experienced it in the context of a video game. But I don't know, like all of my friends, like they play video games, so if I'm like, listen to the Nier soundtrack, then they would be like, oh, well, I know this is from Nier. I don't know, maybe I'll ask my mom or something. Okay, we're almost complete. Like the map, I mean. I'll probably... Okay, that was unexpected to have that enemy join in. Yeah, like once they get like risk break, they like die really fast. And even when they don't, it just takes like one attack from each party member and then they're pretty much dead. I don't think we need to fight that enemy. Like level 14 sounds strong, but like I don't know, do we need to? I feel like we don't, but I don't know. Okay, we'll at least do this fight. I mean, we have to, there's no actual choice. Okay, so same thing, like the dialogue that Arya is saying is the exact same as before, but more tutorials. So it's telling us about fast protect, which again is a thing that we figured out on our own just by going through the menus. If you use it correctly, you can like not take any damage, and it'll kind of like stun your enemy or something like that. Like it'll prevent them from moving. I wonder if we can get away with just not using. Yeah, I'm just gonna brute force this. Yeah, and there you go. Like you don't even need to use the fast protect. Okay, so with both locks disengaged, the door to the broadcast room is open. I think if you just sat down and just played this game without taking breaks or anything like that, you could probably finish it in like, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you for sure because I haven't played the game fully, but maybe 30 hours. Like if you went through like this first part and you skipped a bunch of fights, like you didn't do all of them like we are now, I can't imagine like the whole thing taking you forever, especially because the fights are so short. Like this, like once you get 4 party members, you can just turn auto on and just kind of like do that and stop thinking about fights. I guess how fights play out really depend on like, or not how fights play out. I mean like how the levels are supposed to be will make it apparent when we're in the boss fight. Like if the boss fight is actually really, really hard, then you know, wow, they just... I can't believe I ran through them without triggering a fight, but Anyways, yeah, if the boss is really hard, then it shows you that you probably need to grind a bit. Alright, this is probably... Oh, there's stuff over here. But yeah, I think that's the last door. Okay, now we can fight this one guy. But let's just like kick him. Alright. Anyways, that's probably a good place to take a break. We've just been like, all we did was just one floor. But next part, I'm pretty sure we'll fight a boss. It looks like that's the door to the boss room. So if you don't want to miss the next part, when it comes to the channel, you can go ahead and, I don't know, keep it on it, do that thing that people do when they want to stay informed about the channel. You can let me know what you thought about this part. You can go ahead and leave a comment. You can follow me on Twitter if you want. I'll put a link to my profile in the description. And since you're still here, want to head on over to the channel and find another video to enjoy. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again. Take care.